Hello, welcome to today's The Word in a Flash. I'm Freddie Wilson. Today's subject is God's Got It. If you live in life, there are just some things that you're going to have to deal with. You can't avoid them, you can't get around them. Some of the things you can deal with by yourself, and other things are completely out of your control. Even in the small things in life that you deal with, you need to learn to seek God's help in getting you through them, because even the simplest of things can trip you up and make things larger than they really need to be. Count on God to help you get through the things that you have to deal with. There's a song by J. Moss called God's Got It. The lyrics of the song go, I ain't gonna worry about the money in the bank. I ain't worried about it. I ain't gonna worry about the gas in the tank. Fill me up. Fill me up. I ain't worried about it. I ain't gonna worry about the things I can't control. It is what it is. I ain't gonna worry about all I have to do. I ain't gonna worry about it. All I do is pray about it. Hold on. Why? God's got it. That's very instrumental in the way you have to approach your problems. Know that God's got it, but you have to stay in prayer to know and understand that God's got it. If He promised you something, He's got you. Don't worry about the things you have to experience along the way. Some time ago, I was going through some things at work, and I really didn't know how to deal with it. I just have to get down on my knees and, Lord, help me with this. Eventually, I got the strength to deal with the problems I was dealing with at work, and God gave me the vision and wisdom to know how to approach my problems that I was dealing with. I got this strength only when I told God that my life is in His hand and I trust Him with whatever I had to go through. My life at work got better, and I became fully confident that a special blessing was on its way. And I told God that I would remain faithful in Him and trust only Him and not worry about pleasing the people at work, but pleasing God. Sure enough, that blessing came less than a year later, and God really made a way for me that was beyond any imagination I had as to how things would turn out. I knew after that blessing that God was not finished blessing me. I just had to remain truly confident in God's ability to help me and trust in Him that He would deliver me from whatever situation that I may face. But I have to put my trust in Him. You have to do that first before you can move forward in God's plan. You must understand that people may hurt you and may try to hinder you from doing the things you're trying to do. But they could never stop what God has for you as long as you keep your trust in God and keep trying to please Him.
Colossians 3:23 through 25 reads, Work willingly at whatever you do, as though you were working for the Lord rather than for people. Remember that the Lord will give you an inheritance as your reward, and that the master you are serving is Christ. But if you do what is wrong, you will be paid back for the wrong you have done, for God has no favorites.
You know, it's good to have pride in the things that you've accomplished in life, but you got to understand that you can't do it all by yourself. Put your trust in God that He will bless you with the abilities to do the things that you're doing, but you have to give Him the credit for your success. You must put your trust in God.
Proverbs 3:5 reads, Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding.
Anywhere you go in life, there's always ups and downs. You got to understand that God's with you through the ups and the downs. You can't give up because you're facing a challenge. You can't give up because people have disappointed you. You can't give up because things look impossible. You put your trust in God, you'll know that God's got it. And with that, be blessed.